Welcome back to another draft lottery video for Dynasty Royale. Um, as many of y'all know, this Dynasty League came out of nowhere. I literally thought about it last night while I was about to sleep, and I was like, I want a Dynasty League for basketball. So I have one for football, and why not have one for basketball? I think I like basketball more than football. I think it's just better. But I decided to promote a fantasy basketball dynasty league, and I was able to find people to be in the league. So here we go. We started off. Um, as many of y'all know from the past leagues, I have obviously YouTube videos. I post the draft lotteries. We do that so that we know our draft picks before the draft, so that usually when they're randomized, you don't know until like 30 minutes before the draft. So now you know exactly when your draft pick is. So I usually do the wheel, and then I go off to if you get picked first from the wheel, I do the wheel first, and I put your name on here. So if your name gets picked first from the wheel, you go to team one. It's weighted differently, so um, the official draft order will be determined by once I do generate order. Um, if you're already in a dynasty league, just skip until I go on to the wheel. But for people who aren't in dynasty league and are not familiar with it, the main concept of it is let's see. Let's say you're a GM of a team. You want to have a very successful team, but you also want a successful team that will last a long time and have, be able to compete whilst having, players who will last you at least a while. I'm not saying, completely change your draft process. I don't know how you guys are going to draft. I mean, so I've never been in the league with some of you before, so I don't know how you guys are. But in Dynasty League, it works like the draft process doesn't really change. But at the end of this season, even though the season's already started, um, you want to draft players you trust long term. Basically, you trust. I'm not saying who to draft, but I'm saying you want to draft from who you trust. And at the end of the season, there'll be keepers. So I don't know how many keepers there'll be for the end of the season, but there will be a certain amount of people that you'll keep for the end of the season. And of course, when rookies are drafted, new faces are in NFL or NBA. Um, you'll have like a redraft kind of those players, but you won't have. It's like I'm trying to explain it correctly. Like just you'll keep a certain amount of people on your team, and then fill those remaining spots after for the next draft, and then of course draft pick trades are on for this season. Um, what else? I guess it's like the main thing. You could trade your draft picks for the next draft, or if you can somehow find a way, you can trade your draft picks for this. If you want a closer first rounder, I guess. I don't know. You can find a way to trade your picks before this draft. I don't know how you could do that, but yeah, draft picks trades are on for next season or during this season for the next draft. So there you go. All right, now we're gonna finally start this bitch. Um, you're here. Let's start it. So the first name picked is team one. You get 12 weighted balls. You get 12 balls. And of course, we're gonna start off my boy Keith. He's a New Yorker. He's from I don't remember where he's from, but Yankees fan. I met him. I don't meet Keith. A certain app that we have, and so he's a Yankees fan. He's a Knicks fan. So there's some diversity around here. Keith. So once I put your name on a thing, I delete your name from the spinner. Obviously, it's kind of simple. All right. Next spin would be. Okay, so this guy is not officially in the group chat or in the league yet, but I am planning on having him in the league as our 12th spot. Um, he's been sick recently, so he hasn't been on his phone much, and I guess when he's not guess when he's busy or not busy, he's usually with his girlfriend. So I mean, of course, it must be nice to have a girlfriend, but I don't know when he's gonna respond. If I'm sure he'll still join the league. He has the intentions to join the league. Obviously, he's been in pretty much all the leagues I've been in. He's been in both my football leagues, so I'm sure he'll want to be in this league. No guarantees, but if not, then we'll find someone else. But I'm sure this guy will be in it. All right. So if this is for 10 balls, the ball process for me doesn't really matter. I don't know why it. Okay, Jack, you will get 10 balls. It's really weird on how the ball press process works, but I don't know. I guess it makes sense because of that's just how randomization works. All right, so this is for 9 balls. Jack doesn't really care about basketball. He just does fantasy basketball. Austin is more of a Spurs fan. He grew up around there once or I don't remember how he said. Dylan is a Yankees fan. I met him on an app, and he's been my go-to guy to add to fantasy leagues. So he's very good at what he does with fantasy wise. I trust him. It's my guy. I don't know what this group chat's going off of about, but all right, this is for 8 balls, and it will be Lucas. You get 8 balls. I can't remember. I think the less balls you have, the later pick, the higher chance you have a later pick. That's what I think I remember. So you would want less balls, is what I'm saying. All right. So this guy. I just put a random name for the 12th spot. We don't have a 12th spot yet. I'm talking to a guy to fill up that 12th spot. But I just put Sadiq for Sadiq Bey because Sadiq Bey just had a really good game today. So I just put a random name. So he has whoever will take this spot will have 7 balls and probably get like 7th or the 9th pick or something like, or the 5th pick, 5th or 4th pick, I think. Isaac, you will have. Where is Isaac? Isaac is a guy that he's friends with Keith. So he's also a Yankees fan. I don't think he cares a lot about basketball, but he wanted to do it, and I'm gonna let him do it. 6 balls. He has 6 balls. For 5 balls, we still have Vanille, Brad, Nick, Jacob, and me. And it looks like Nick will get. I don't know who this guy is. Honestly, I don't know who Lucas and Nick are. My friend Jacob got them in this league. I trust that they will be active and know what they are doing in this league. So Brad will have 4 balls. And then oh shoot. Ignore that, guys. Ignore that. This is invalid. All right, so there's 3 people left. There's 3 spots. This is for 3 balls. It seems like it's gonna be Jacob. Jacob, you have 3 balls. All right, so we take 1, 2, 3. All right, now there's 2 left. Ready. It seems like I'll have 2 balls, and Vanilla, you'll have 1, which means more than likely you will get the last pick. I think. I think. Not 100% sure. But yep, there you go. The wheel's done. So this is the moment of truth right here. This is the list of people. All right, let's start off with I'm not gonna do it in order. Let's do pick 6. Austin will get pick 6. Pick 9. Pick 9 is Brad. That's what he wanted around that area. Oh, Najee Harris just scored a touchdown. Dang. 37 yards. He's pretty. Should have gotten him. Jacob will have pick 11. Vinay will have pick 12 as expected. Isaac will have pick 10. Isaac was, yeah, he was projected on there. Pick 4 will have be Lucas. Pick 5 is me. God damn, that's a terrible spot. Pick 7 is Keith. Pick 8 is the whoever will have that spot. Pick 3 is Nick. Pick 2 is Dylan. Pick 1 is Jack. Jack gets screwed again. That is so funny. He got the first pick in my other basketball league, and he did not want the first pick. So he will have the first pick. Congratulations, guys. Excited for this league. This will be our lifelong league. So thanks for fucking watching, guys.